Alright, what's up y'all, it's LakerFan here. As I about to tell us today's video, here to showcase the offense that won me a $1,000 wager against Joe Knows. So, as you can see, first and foremost, you may see this and not have any idea who we're playing against particularly, but these guys right here, Buke, Eurodunk, and Kish, have literally been seen as some of the top prospects in this game. A couple of them are probably going to get drafted in this upcoming 2K League draft. Not to mention Bauer is really good too. Joe is also on his 7-2 Shaq build, really nasty inside center, and it works really well to just kind of throw it in there with no experience or anything like that. Now let me tell you, my boy AK right here, shots top 5. I have never heard him so rattled at a lockdown by any means. Kish is legit, and Bauer at the 4 is also legit too. This is a nasty lineup right here. Really good offense, really good defense in particular that I want to showcase here. And we're here to talk about how me, AK, Apollo, Tonic, and IQ all came together offensively to win this series right here. Now, unfortunately, sorry for the spoiler alert and stuff like that as well. I know a lot of people may want to actually watch back the whole VOD. If you do want to do that, I won't give you the spoiler on how it happens or anything like that, but I will be talking about a couple of videos here. I want to talk about the offense and defense in particular and just do breakdowns. But anyway, this is the offensive video, so I want to first and foremost talk about me and shots right here, AK. Now, I do apologize. It's going to look a little bit wonky. We're here on the YouTube. I don't have an actual VOD of this or anything like that. That's not on YouTube. I don't have it actually downloaded, so we're on YouTube with it and just showing you through the reactions of this. Apollo came up clutch in this series too, though, at the 2. I gotta say, we couldn't do without him. Also, Tonic, ridiculous contribution here as far as like the offense. We're going to showcase that in today's video as well, even IQ for that matter too. But anyway, me and AK, shots top 5 right here, pick and roll offense. I have a 6'9", pure inside, by the way, and it would be so looked down upon by so many pro-am players. I've seen so many things of it, by the way. Funny enough, we have this tweet right here. I saved this because I wanted to make mention of it after the series if we do happen to win this. So as you can see, we got a winner right here. He's well known in the pro-am community. He was talking about someone in the combine, how he has a 99 dunk, 60 free throw, and 25 three-pointer build. And it's funny because this is exactly the type of build I use, and he's seen as just the wreck bum essentially that literally can't like do anything. And it's funny because I wanted to save this and showcase to you guys how I utilize this. Not to mention, I did want to showcase this one real quick. So this is the list showcasing all of the prospects that I'm talking about. As you can see, he has people like Kish listed right here. We have Eurodunk at the 2. We got the point guard. We also have Buke that's in this tier 2 as well right here. But again, Eurodunk right there. We got Kish in the tier 3s for the locks and stuff like that. This is going to be pretty much what I'm trying to talk about here. We have a lot of league prospects that we're going against in this gameplay. And mind you, there are no league prospects on my team between AK or IQ or even Tonic, and no Apollo and no me. And Chalk was over here vouching for them too, talking about how pretty much he's saying placing league players who have consistently been bad over prospects that have been killing it is stupid to me. And the ones that are killing it are these guys. Buke right here, Jumper. We got Eurodunk as well, and Kish as well. All 3 of those guys mentioned right here have been playing ridiculously well on their own team, winning all types of events between WR, Hall of Fame, everything like that. And as you can see, we are playing against Joe Knows while playing like that in this wager that we have right here. So real quick, to give you the rundown, Bauer has a build with 99 block, Hall of Fame anchor, playing power forward as a 6'9". We got Kish over here as the actual 6'6" pure lock. It's a nasty build. It's got 90 speed with 99 steal, 97 prim D. It's ridiculous. And then Eurodunk right here at the 2 is also 99 steal, playing wing. So they got 2 99 steals on the wings. They got Joe as the rotator, as the big man at 7'2" with also 99 block, Hall of Fame anchor. And then again, we have Bauer right here with 99 block, Hall of Fame anchor as well. So we're here to showcase to you guys how we actually piece this up a little bit. And we ran pick and roll way better than I thought we were going to. So we're going to showcase it to you guys right here. Right here you can see we got a nice little reset top play. So I'm going to be getting the ball up top when we have nothing on offense. Now what this does is it allows us to open up the offense a little bit, where I get these kind of last second 5 outs where we all know the dunk meter can be a very devious thing paired with the slash takeover. Right here you can see I am running out of my takeover very soon. So I want to be able to utilize it at this last part of the possession. As you can see though, AK hits me on this flare up. We're going to run this back one little frame right here. So he hits me on this flare up. I call it out myself. Boom, got the ball. I'm preloading the catch and run right here to drive towards Joe's side right here. And as you can see, I'm getting pinched from the wing, which means the pinch isn't ready to rotate to Tonic right here. And because I'm dropping and I'm past this power forward that's guarding me right here, we got Joe baiting down, or like biting down, to end up trying to drop for my dunk. And as you can see, dot to Tonic right there, super clean. Tonic ready to shoot it as well, and boom, there we go, green. And this isn't even talking about the pick and roll offense, but it's the freelance stuff that works for us. And this is game 2 right here. It was by far our best offensive game. I want to showcase a lot of the clips in this game for you guys, and then I'll go in a different game in a different video and talk about the defense. By the way, if you guys would like to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on the noties, all good stuff, I would really appreciate it. Let's try this one to like maybe 1,000 likes or something like that. All right, so for this possession, you're gonna see we go with a little bit of pick and roll. It's not gonna work on the first try. I end up going down for the roll. It's not open. We're going into ASAP reset, and now we have seen and adjusted to what they showed us just right there. I am there. It was a bad pass, but oh well. It was quick enough that we didn't really get any turnover or anything like that. So off the no turnover, and I come back out, reset it real quick back to him. Now AK is ready to look for this fade right here. I'm holding screen because he didn't step last time, and now he gets a nice little peek shot with him stepping back right there. It's beautiful PNR stuff, and I mean, you could talk about spamming screens and stuff like that all you want. At the end of the day, I'm a pretty big fan of this stuff. I think it's some pretty good high skill gap stuff. You got to read and react. You got to play with chemistry and communication between you and your PG. If there's anything me and AK got, it's chemistry. We have played for years at this point. This is my boy. But anyway, I hit him with that reset. Once again, we've already seen what they're looking at. Like, we already know power forward was dropping last time, and he played my slip. Now I'm holding screen. I got that silver brick wall on. This is the first time I even ran this all year, by the way, because I already knew Kish was going to be a problem. I had to set some good screens on him because that boy is a fight through lock demon. He is going to give us some problems. So hold the screen, AK fading off this with confidence, already knowing power forward's going to be stepping way back for my slips because they have to respect that stuff too. A lot of people will not give this build the credit it deserves as far as what I'm using it and how I'm using it, but the speed is ridiculous on this. 82 to 83 speed, and then not to mention I have takeover on, it's like 90 plus. It goes hard, man. All right, now this possession right here, it's not a whole lot to break down, but I do want to showcase it to you. So I end up on the left side of Kish right here. I will say one thing that's really weird about screens in this game, but we have to deal with it too, by the way, with gold brick wall from Joe, 7-2, even better screen setter than me, is you have to deal with these brick wall screen animations where I'm holding B, yet the point guard animates the lockdown into my screen off just the movement right there. Not to mention, Kish may be trying to step over the screen as well. When he sees me screening to the left, he may be trying to get through the screen to the left and stop AK from running that way, because obviously you kind of do want to get in between the point guard and in the center as far as like the screen goes, because you don't really want to get yourself in that bad situation. Right here, he's probably trying to cut him off to the left a little bit. You can see AK with a nasty size up escape or just size up move in general to the side right here. And shooting guard was also ready to contest this too. He was kind of in his face with it, I'm not gonna lie. Didn't put a hand up because if he does, he gets hit with a bailout over to the wing probably. If Euro knows what he's doing. I mean, I'll just put it like that. If he puts a hand up right here, AK will just instantly bail out to the wing right here, and he's got a 2-on-1 from his point guard. At that point, it does get tough. As you can see, power forward was probably ready to swing just in case he did that as well, but a better offense beats great defense. We all know how that goes, and with sharp take on too, that goes hard, man, and we killed him with that move right there. But as you can see, nice green from him, and AK was firing on all cylinders, bro. He was just making every shot that he took that was pretty good open. He was dribbling himself open as well. It was just a masterclass to see in a lot of these games. Some games he did have bad games, but like I said, in this defensive 2K23, you gotta expect that from your point guard. It is what it is. All right, so on this possession, I'm gonna let AK go a little bit more ISO heavy. They've been helping off the pick and roll backside a whole lot more at this point, and now I'm gonna just be kind of coming up, coming down. I'm just gonna be giving him a lot more opportunities to just get out. I'm just getting out of the way, yet still making the power forward step a little bit, and also making this lockdown think that I may be screening him, but really I'm just getting out of the way a whole lot more. As you can see, we go from that ISO offense right there, but they do send the stack for the pick and roll. So stack means that Joe is dropping, power forward runs to the wing right here, and wing runs to corner. As you can see, it's the rotation that you run off 2 spot ups on the same side. So they run stack. Now, what some teams really will do and kind of make the mistake of, if you ask me, is being too comfortable running those rotations. But you do see that the most often when it comes to a 6'9" backside and a 6'7" or 6'6" pure lock. With our lineup, me and IQ right here, we're double 6'9s. So we can play literally size defense between the two of us and not even require a rotation and still patch up the backside. Whereas a 6'7" lock or a 6'6" lock generally doesn't want to switch down to me. So it just requires a little bit more, I would say, rotation to run with a small lock like this. But nonetheless, as you can see, we work that ISO offense for AK. Now they put Joe back in the PNR. Now, albeit I didn't even clip Kish with a screen or anything right there, AK is just moving good. That is some good movement right there. But nonetheless, I didn't even clip him with a screen, but the principle still stands. After the big man has now been sent on the stack down to the paint, I'm coming back up to set PNR. Just a bad screen. It is what it is. But either way, AK's really getting the good movement going. Kish is over here lacking on the left side of him a little bit, and as you can see, the fade to the middle. But nonetheless, the principle still stands. You want to put that center in pick and roll. I don't care if that's Zeus. I don't care if it's God. He can't play that very good as a 7'2" with 58 speed. It's as simple as that. There's nothing you can do. It's not about Joe being a weak link or anything like that. Keep that in mind, because he actually was playing really good. It's not about that. It's literally as simple as it's impossible to play pick and roll D on that build. People will hedge way harder than they think they need to, because obviously they're on a build with that compensates for it less, and that leaves me with free slips as well if we ever do get those opportunities in the first place. Alright, so this right here was our inbound. Now, mind you, what most teams are doing is putting 2 guys on AK right here, so they're sending him up late. But then what they do is they have one more guy on me, because I'm running the flare up and stuff. So generally, Euro is fronting Apollo just in case he flares back over here. This guy is getting ready to front me because I'm flaring up to try and get the ball. So they want to live by this fluke steal stuff right here, where they go for 2 guys to try and jam AK on the inbound, and they just get a fumbled pass that leads to an out of bounds. It's what a lot of comp pro-am heads do. If you ask me, when it comes to the actual skill gap, I think it's kind of corny to act like this stuff right here is skill gap, but oh well, at the end of the day, I don't run it as good as them, so I'll give them that. But what I'm picking up on right here is if they want to front me super hard, like he is right here, I'm faking this and 2-stepping down to the paint. I called it out before I even did it, and as you're going to see, because the power forward is trying to lurk my lane right here, I am hitting that clean right there. I also catch Joe dropping for the dot right there. And again, this is all premeditated. It's me already knowing he's going to like really come high up there off that. And now I'm just pretty much watching Joe. At that point, I'm already expecting the passes getting through. I'm either going for a quick drop or dotting Joe in the corner. Simple as that. Now, Euro, if he was on some nasty, crazy stuff, but he probably wasn't expecting it because he's still trying to front Apollo from stopping him to move anywhere to get the ball. If he was really ready for that, he could have swung to Joe right, or, you know, Tonic right here and stopped that 3 from going up. Either way, Tonic misses the wide open, unfortunately, and then they goes long rebound and we don't get it. But nonetheless, the principle still stands. I really would stress for you guys, if you ever run into the comp pro-am scene, to really hit them with these 2 steps. It's actually something I never even did before this series right here, but I've never had anybody really front the mess out of my run-ups like this. I've never had someone play over top of me. Mind you, I'm a slasher with 25 3-pointer. Albeit, you may be asking yourself, like, why are they even playing you like that? You can't even shoot the ball. They don't want me to get the ball. Simple as that. They don't want to give me anywhere to go with it. So they're okay with this because at the end of the day, it's a lane away from being a steal. And that is a pretty, like, suspect thing to do, obviously. But as you can see, dot right there. Unfortunately, we just don't hit it. Simple as that. All right, so now we're here on the inbound. Now, what I want you guys to see is they're triple pressing us. So they got 2 guys down on AK, 1 on me, but one's going to have to peel off the Tonic right here because he'll just get a free release, like, pass right here. So I'm playing like a shooting guard. What we do is we have our shooting guard fill in the corner, and Tonic can fill into the wing spot where the corner is, so that when eventually I maybe, like, streak this up a little bit myself, I'll be able to have a free, like, paint and stuff like that, where then if we kill the possession and just kind of hit the reset, Apollo can then flare back up to the wing and Tonic goes corner. Simple as that. But temporarily, this wing is all Tonic's right now. Wherever he needs to go to get the ball, to get a shot, simple as that. However, you can see they actually patch it up pretty good. Now, what I'm going to do now, because we've now killed it, as you can see, is we're going to flare Apollo up, Tonic corner, and AK is going to run across. I fake pass right here, get a perfect handoff animation. I got to say, this is beautiful basketball. This is awesome. I just love seeing this stuff. But as you can see, fake pass, boom, perfect handoff in absolute unison right there. Lock is chasing. Power forward has to step. Power forward stepping equals me, free paint, and as you can see, get the nice little rim run off it. I mean, it's just a perfect pick and roll. It's a perfect way to set up the play, and it's perfect timing. It requires really good execution. Right here you can see fake pass into handoff. It really does require you to do the handoff, because if I wait longer, I'm absolutely positive that this power forward right here is going to step way over here if AK keeps on rapping, and I'm probably throwing a Stevie Wonder, to be honest with you, or I try and push it out of pure lock, and that's going to be kind of ugly too. 99 steal, 97 prim, Hall of Fame clamps, Hall of Fame glove. I only got like 87 ball handle and gold unpluckable, obviously, so it's a tough situation to be in. So with this handoff, as you can see, once again, like I said, power forward is stepping super far and lock is chasing, because once again, like I said, he's a 6'6" lock. He is not switching on to me very often at all, to be honest. I call him ego locks. All love to Kish right here. He's a really good player, an elite player, by the way. Probably the best player on the court, if we're being completely honest, because he was a problem, and I thought he would be even more of a problem too, to be fair. But anyway, my whole point, ego locks will do ego lock things. They're going to chase really hard right here. Power forward, it makes their job extremely hard. And as you can see, he can't play lane right there. He's just going to have to play for a chase down. And I got to build 93 driving dunk. Simple as that. 94 actually on this new one. And I almost have takeover too. So that goes even harder for that as well. All right, so this one right here, I want to just kind of preface this before we get to it. We like the idea of Tonic getting the ball with the center on him in the triangle side so he has room to create. So like, essentially what I'm getting at right here, AK does have take and I have take too, so we're trying to work some pick and roll, but if things get shut down at all, we're very willing to go to tonic even still with us both being on a takeover. Now the reason I want to say the triangle side for you guys, and this is what it means, like triangle side means that if they were to ever rotate off Joe, it would be triangle right here. It would be pretty much power forward rotate to corner, lock stay on PG, and big man rotate down to me. They're just essentially just, they would be moving power forward over here to corner. They're not really set up for rotation. Long story short, I'm just trying to say this is triangle side, this is stack side. Now when tonic is in triangle side, it's a much easier pass because our point guard is right here on the same side as him. He has wide open spaces to move, whereas if he was over here where IQ is, it's gonna be a lot harder to make that pass in the first place, and on top of that, the wing is gonna be pinching super hard off him. So as you can see, we're very comfortable getting tonic the ball right here. Now, it doesn't really go the greatest either way. You're going to see he ends up going for the dunk meter off it. He can make a read off it no matter which way he wants to go. That's the whole preface of the offense. It's literally if he wants to catch and shoot that, if he wants to preload a catch and run back to the corner fade because he thinks Joe is going to contest him too hard, if he wants to go to the post with it and do post tops, post fades, anything that he wants to do. It's his world. And as you can see, he decides on the dunk meter. Now, I'm already down here. I'm crashing O board. As you can see, I just react to it really quickly. And then boom, he just replaces back to the other side. This is beautiful movement on offense. Great relocation by him. I mean, I cannot stress this enough. It's just great basketball IQ. Simple as that. As you can see, he just replaces to the corner he wasn't even in the first place. And as you can see, point guard's trying to play corner lane. He tries to play IQ. And as you can see, we just get tonic for a freebie mid-range off some really weird random offense. And me and AK even still had our takeovers on too. So we probably shouldn't have even for that matter. But just wanted to showcase to you that possession. Now, as you can see, I'm gonna let this one play out a little bit. You can see they ran a really interesting corner pick and roll on us. That was tough. That was absolutely tough. All right, now I'm not gonna lie. This is probably AK's best play of the whole series. So this takes balls of steel to do what he did right here. So he already goes for this fade right here to the middle. And as you're going to see, Bauer kind of steps to that. As you can see, it's still wide open though. Now, this is the power of having blinders, of having the Trae Young dribble pull up and stuff like that too. It goes so hard. Now, as you can see, we only have 7 seconds left. I'm trying to get him to reset again. He's going to once again move to the top, move to the middle, and fade. Bauer jumps at it as well. And as you can see, wide open green. Mind you, I know a lot of people maybe ask, why the 6'1" guards? Why this, that, and not, and the other? Why not just run a 6'9"? They're the best build in the game. Promise you, these 6'1" guards, they have Hall of Fame unpluckable. It's the most BS you ever seen. You can't get pluck steals on it. They also have Hall of Fame Giant Slayer. It's the most BS you ever seen after that. They just make 30% contested layups on some stupid BS and pair that with Fearless Finisher, pair it with Acrobat. It goes stupid. It goes ridiculous. And then they have the Trae Young dribble pull-up. They got the best fade in the game. They got a really high three-pointer. They have high acceleration. It makes it hard to guard like this. The power forward's literally stepping all the way out. I still have a free slip for that matter even on top of that too. And he still gets the 3 through it. It's a crazy, crazy situation. Mind you, every pro MPG is running the 6'1". It's not anything out of the ordinary. I'm just saying that's a crazy play to be made right there. All right, so this will be the last highlight of game 2. I will have one in the game 4. It was actually my lag game. That's a whole nother story as well. But either way, I do that little fake thing right there, right? That I did on the other possession. Right here, I'm just running 5 out. We're up by 10. It's not really any big stress on us to do anything. I was going to plan to just kind of come out here and dunk meter. Not going to lie though, most teams, they're not going to let me do that stuff. We got Mr. Ego Lock over here again as well, trying to get really gritty right here and just completely cut me off. Most good teams are probably going to do this as well. So AK calls it out, tells me he's in a 2-step. Now, the definition of a 2-step is a little bit weird, right? Because all it means, essentially, is that when I move to him, he's going to move deeper into this corner because all it is a 2-on-1 at that point, and the guard has to play 2 guys. Now, you can see, Lockdown reacts to it really good. I hit the pass to him, I hit his icon, does some stupid pass. But nonetheless, I'm still a pick and roller. I'm not just a 5-out player or anything like that. Nonetheless, I'm not really much of a 5-out player, but either way, it is what it is. In the rec I am, we'll say that much. But anyway, what we can still do is pick and roll. Now, the power forward is going to react to this very hard. AK is long running this. A long run to me essentially just means he's just sprinting one way super hard. As you can see, coming back to the middle. Boom. When he pushes middle, it forces power forward to step super high. Because why? Well, abrupt pick and roll really gets people reeling. It really makes it hard for them. And as you can see, power forward stepping real hard, ready for the blitz. I'm ready to slip. Beauty of pick and roll, and boom, we pop that tomahawk out, and that's the dagger right there. That's literally game. And it's literally just things like that are intricate little pieces of offense. I'm running 5 out right now, and then I turn into a pick and roller in literally 1 second. Boom, pick and roll, off 5 out. It's a beauty. I love doing stuff like that. Now, mind you, This is not showcasing the full game, it was just highlights, but as you can see, the masterclass of offense right here. This is a beauty. I mean, look at this. We have 2 guys with a double-double on the court at the same time. We have 25 assists to 29 baskets. That is literally 4 unassisted baskets in the whole game, mind you. That's a crazy, crazy stat. I'm gonna be honest, that is unbelievable. So either I was assisting on every shot or AK was assisting on every shot. As you can see, we account for 22 assists of our 29 baskets. That's unbelievable, and a double-double from both players. 16 and 11 from me, 25 and 11 from him. Mind you, I'm on a non-shooting build playing against some of the best players in the whole game too. And he was doing his thing as well. Apollo chipping in, not missing any of his shots. IQ, pretty off offensive game, but still played very good defense right here, held him to 54. And then we also have Tonic chipping in 16 points as his post score, kind of cutter / 3-point spot up, and just the really intricate things that he does. It's a beauty to see. But anyway, to skip to game 4 real quick, I want to show you our press break and why this really worked. Now, this will be late game. I'll pop it up real quick. All right, now game 4 was my nightmare. Late game 3 and game 4 was my nightmare. Now, you may see my stat line. You're like, it's not that bad. Well, the problem is this is my lag game. I had unreal lag going on in second half of the game 3 and then really the early whole portion of game 4. These guys turned up for me unbelievably and put me in the Duffy. Now, what I want to showcase to you here is our press break. So you can see, once again, there's 2 guys down on AK, 1 down on me. We're going to keep it as simple as this. If it has to go to me, oh well, it can go to me. Now watch this. They don't want to keep this guy down on me that long. They have 2 guys staying on AK way too long because they think that I'm going to force the ball back to him and then I'm just on my sheep stuff. And I'm just hiding with my tail tucked between my legs and I'm not going to do anything. As you can see though, our plan is to replace Apollo back to the wing. IQ is filling into this corner right here. Someone has to follow that, and as you can see, that leaves a wide open Tonic. So our press break was also another thing that actually was working pretty decent. Unfortunately, we couldn't score off it a whole lot, but we were at least getting the ball up. And again, Bauer wants to guard me. It's simple as that. I'm his matchup. I'm playing as a pick and roller. He is the power forward. Power forwards generally are always going to stay on me. Simple as that. So I'm making the read. I'm literally just trying to see whether he was just going to stay up on me or back up the Tonic. If he goes any further back, I'm probably just jamming this to the paint. Then I got to make the read on Joe, wherever he's going. Simple as that. So a great pass, great press break. That opened the doors for us right there because it was a 56-51 game. Who knows how that game goes if we don't get a score right there. And that was a huge one. But anyway, that is my breakdown. If you guys want to check out the full stream, it is still up on the channel. The full VOD is there. I'm literally reacting to it right now. So if you want to check that out, feel free to. It was a great, great game. And you know what, man? I would be tripping if I didn't show this as our offensive showcase. So this one wasn't quite as analytical. As you can see, the lag. I mean, it was crazy this game, by the way. I'm showing the good parts. I'm showing the part that wasn't struggling. But as you can see, we unfortunately give up a 3 right there. It was definitely tough. We didn't want to give up quick baskets, but at the end of the day, they had no timeouts. I did say it as well. Now, we're in scramble mode. We don't have any timeouts either. I've been lagging. We've been panic timeouting a lot of things. Apollo just going with some crazy random stuff at the end. Boom. You don't even want it. You absolutely have to hear my reaction to it. I'm going to let you see it in the VOD and stuff like that. And I really hate that I even spoiled this part of it for you guys. This is probably the best part of the whole series. But Apollo, stop and go. RT fade. He's sprinting. He hits the 8% contest. Throw that shit up. Shoot it. Mind you, Euro is not trying to go way too crazy right here. He's not trying to jump at him. If he jumps at him right here, he just gives up free throws potentially, and you do not want that. Imagine going out on a note where you are ending the game on literally one, yes, all he has to hit is 1 free throw, and it's over at that point. You're fouling someone at 0.3. Now, speaking of which, look at when this shot is released. That is unreal. It just hits 0.0, barely gets out of his hands. Boy is elevating out of his mind right now. Apollo with the shot of his life, and he just bangs it green, just like that. Clutch shooter, by the way. We advocated for it. We actually all had literally AK, Apollo, IQ, and Tonic. They all took off Green Machine, ran volume shooter and clutch shooter. Or if there was someone like IQ, they didn't run volume shooter. But nonetheless, Tonic was running volume shooter, AK was running volume shooter and clutch shooter, and everybody had clutch shooter on for that matter as well. But anyway, point being, offense was looking amazing in this series, besides a couple of games. I will let you see the whole thing. I'm not going to spoil the whole rest of the thing for you, but as you can see, offense in this game. This is my lag game. Again, I was hardly playing the game. I was hardly able to even play. Mind you, we still end with 23 and 10 from AK, 14 from Apollo, and 18 and 4 from me. Great turnover efficiency right there as far as our assist. We also have great field goal efficiency. We kind of picked up IQ and Tonic on this one. Tonic hit some pretty big threes right here, but nonetheless, not the greatest post efficiency in this game. But either way, amazing game, amazing offense. I will get you guys the defensive video very soon as well. If you want to see this literally tomorrow, feel free to let me know. I will definitely break down our defense a little bit and give you the keys as to like playing size defense the way we did. I think we inspired a lot of people with this lineup that we ran, because me and IQ playing pick and roll D on 269s, that was some stuff to be seen, man. You don't really see that in Pro-Am too often anymore. I mean, it's constant, like 6'7" or 6'6" fight through pier locks with a backside, back end, whatever you want to call it. Just playing backside, playing hedge D, and they just play it like the ego lock style, essentially. But anyway, that's all for the video. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, sub if you're new to them, noties, all good stuff. And like always, try to 1K likes. If you made it to the end of the vid, put shots in the comments. Short supports me all the way through. Shout out to my boy for coming through for me on this one. He had 2 amazing games in this series, and we showcased most of them, at least with the box scores, and that's where all the clips are from. So anyway, that's all for the video. Hope you all enjoyed. And that, take it easy, man. Peace.